Okay, guys, buckle up. I got my independent assessment back. There are parts of the assessment that have been omitted. So basically, parts that would be very relevant, such as self-harm, for example, have been put down as not applicable. Now, the unfortunate reality of it is that when I am in a heightened state, I do tend to punch myself in the head. I punch my body. I punch walls. That's not something that anyone is ever proud of as an autistic person. We're not proud of our meltdowns. But that is the reality of my autism. Now, for a report to come back that's meant to indicate my care needs to completely have missed a rather fundamental one is just not acceptable. I'm still reading through the documentation and I'm still kind of absorbing it. But at the moment, I can tell you that, again, I just don't think it indicates what goes on in my life and what my needs are. There really is no context. There are a lot of yes or no boxes. There are areas for comments which are blank. So no comments have been made. There are questions that should be yes that are no. There are questions that should have some sort of answer that are marked down as not applicable. They also sent through a list of explanations as to what those assessments were measuring. So for your reference, I'm going to read out exactly what it was that was administered on me under the independent assessment. And so what has basically been administered for me in the cover letter that they've sent me is that I had, sorry, let me just open it, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm a bit flustered. So I had a HUDAS administered. Now, the HUDAS is meant to be directed at me. It actually states on there that my partner answered for a lot of it. I had a Vineland Adaptive Behaviour Scale administered. A lower extremity function scale that has been left blank, obviously, because I don't have an issue with that. My question would be, I guess, to any therapist watching this is, what happens if you have an upper extremity issue? Do they not measure that? I had a Craig Hospital Inventory of Environmental Factors assessment. And this is about environmental and possible barriers that you may face at home, work, or in the community. And you're asked how often in the last 12 months they've caused you big or little problems. Their words, little or big problems. And I also had a care and needs scale assessment done, which looked at certain items such as support needs for personal care, which again, he's put as not applicable when they are. So all in all, the assessment that has come back is not indicative of me. It misses points. And my concern here is that when this happens and when this gets rolled out, you're not necessarily going to get presented your assessment your overall assessment results. It's just going to go off to a planner for them to put that into a computer and tabulate your results and formulate some sort of block funding. It's about block funding, guys. This is not about individual needs. It is not about creating individual packages. It is score 3, ABC, level 5, whatever the case might be, whatever way they're quantifying a person. The problem here is that even under that scheme, even under that type of program, they are not doing the assessment correctly. As I said, I've still got to go through it. I've still got to read it properly and go through the rest of it. Probably calm down a little bit and stop being so pissed off. But at the end of the day, they've also asked me to participate in the survey, and I've had a delegate contact me to ask for feedback. So I will be giving that feedback. And it's not going to be polite, and it's not going to be, thank you so much for, resolving my issues with the independent assessments and assuaging me that this is going to be an okay system for people moving forward, because it is not. Oh, I don't know. I'll be back in touch, I'm sure, But at the moment, yeah, I'm pretty downhearted, I guess, by what I've seen and done. But yeah, what's, I don't know, been seen and done to me. I'm even lost for words, which is unusual for me. But yeah, I'll keep in touch.